Okay, remember that they're changing my voice. This video is about Jeremiah 1 and Jeremiah 2. And we're going to go over some key parts really quickly here, and we're going to wrap this up. So in Jeremiah chapter 1, we see that God said he made Jeremiah a fortified city, an iron pillar, and a bronze wall to stand against the Jews who were persecuted. And of course, they were following the ways of various cults, various people in the area, right? The people would become the Romans, the people in the Middle East, the LGBT community, other people as well, people in North Africa, people who would trade often with them and would kind of try to establish their cults amongst the Jews. So because they strayed away from universal pinpoint and moral precision, and they started worshiping deities of craftsmen and stuff like this, because they were very much mixed with these other groups, and so sometimes they saw themselves in the different shapes of the false idols, the philosophies, the crafts, and they started putting things above universal pinpoint and moral precision and divine martial arts. So God made him a fortified city, an iron pillar, and a bronze wall as an individual, right? Going back to my martial art argument, right? Man to man, David versus Goliath, what have you. In Jeremiah chapter 2, it says that they were following worthless idols and they became worthless. So why did they become worthless? Because they strayed from universal pinpoint and moral precision and the divine martial art order, right? Genesis 10, where the most significant thing that occurred, in terms of individual greatness, really in the old, in Genesis chapters 1 through 10, was that Nimrod was a mighty warrior for the Lord, right? Abel didn't do anything impressive. Adam didn't do anything impressive. Noah simply followed orders. They didn't kind of accomplish anything great other than just being moral. So it was established in Genesis chapters 1 through 10 that morality is important and being a mighty warrior before the Lord, a mighty hunter. So they became worthless, right? And they were defeating themselves. We see that in verse 19 where it says, "Your wickedness will punish you, your backsliding will rebuke you. Consider then and realize how evil and bitter it is when you forsake the Lord your God and have no awe of me." And it says, "And as a thief is disgraced when caught, the people of Israel are disgraced." Why? Because God is watching everything that's going on. So when they cheat me, when they refuse to be honest about what's ideal, things like this, that they disgrace themselves, and not just the Jews, but everyone else who does the same thing as well. It said the sword of God devoured their prophets because they weren't telling the truth, like a ravenous lion, and their clothes have the lifeblood of the innocent pour on them, right? So they were complicit with the idolatry that led to the destruction of the life essence of the people there. And the poor people who are desperate, who don't know better, who aren't very smart, they're looking for guidance, and these people led them astray.